Chicagoland Carson Perry Scott Stores. The Bulls are 12 minutes away from locking up the first round playoff series in 3. New York against pressure in the front court. 83-71 the score. Outside left is Wilkins. Now Ewing. Baseline left. Turnaround shot is missed. Walker to the tip. No. Loose ball in the corner and out of bounds to the Bulls. Last touch by Trent Tucker.
Jim, in a quarter, the Bulls scored 30 points. 8 by Pax, 5 by Will, 15 by MJ. That's 28. Will had 5 rebounds. Those 3 guys did a big job, huh?
They really did.
Woo.
The Bulls defensively held the Knicks to only 17 points in that quarter. Bulls on the attack. Purdue has it right of the key against Ewing. Hands the ball to Hodges. Craig turns it in back to Purdue. His shot in the lane. Rimming. Nope. Taken down by Kenny Walker. Knocked away by Hodges. But it's picked up by John Starks. So the Knicks have it. They work it left to right. Starks bursting into the front court. And walk with the ball.
Action a little fast there now for a guy coming off the bench. Hasn't played. He's trying to up the tempo.
17 points in that third. Defensively for the Bulls after the Knicks had 31 in the first quarter tonight. Pippen down the lane, gets bumped, shoots it up, in and out. No foul called, and the rebound to Ewing. Off to Starks.
Well, if neither team scores, I still like our chances.
Here's Wilkins. 3 tries short from out front. Horace Grant a pickup. Now to Armstrong. A loose ball picked off by Walker. Left side jumper in and out. Trent Tucker. And Armstrong has it now.
Whoa.
And then his pass ahead almost overthrown. Pippen controls into the front court.
Don't you like our chances if neither team scores?
Yes, sir. Purdue with a ball right of the lane. 12 to shoot. Hodges backs it out, guarded by Wilkins. On the left side, it's Armstrong into Horace Grant against Walker. Horace goes baseline left, underneath, shoots it up, blocked. Loose ball to Starks. Both teams shooting blanks here in the fourth, and now Pippen steals it from Starks. Scotty fell down the dribble, but a loose ball foul called on the youngster John Starks.
Boy, anybody going to do something right here, but we've lost a minute and 40 seconds in this quarter.
Scottie Pippen sits down. Michael Jordan coming back into the game. Stacey King also re-enters, and Horace Grant is out. 10:20 remaining, and the Bulls still have that 12-point lead, 83-71.
The guy that's really graduated in these playoff series is Will Purdue. Hasn't he really done a good job?
He really has the last 6 weeks of the regular season, and he's continued right on. Purdue with a ball right of the key against Ewing. Jordan low right double teamed. Now Ewing backs away. Michael's turnaround jumper banked it in. He threw the foul on Gerald Wilkins.
Isn't it odd? Nobody could score in a minute and 40 seconds, right? Or a minute and 56 seconds. Michael comes in, bangs one off the glass, and Gerald Wilkins picks up the foul.
And now the Bulls with a 14-point lead and 10 minutes remaining. Jordan on the line, going for the three-point play.
Michael with more points than he scored this year in the playoffs now.
28 in game 1 was his high, and now he has 31 as he hits the free throw. The Bulls lead is 86-71, and a date with the 76ers appears to be high noon Saturday in the stadium. Philadelphia leading Milwaukee by 20 in the fourth. Inside Ewing, turnaround shot. We get a foul call.
Big Will picks up 4, is that?
So Purdue has 4 fouls, and Cartwright with 4 fouls guarding Patrick Ewing. Kiki Vandeweghe getting ready to come back for the Knicks. Kenny Walker goes out. Patrick Ewing tonight, 14 points in the game. 4-4-6 from the foul line. We never did get an attendance count tonight, but we can see the empty seats in the far reaches of Madison Square Garden. 9:50 remaining. Ewing hitting the first of 2, the second one on the way, and that's it. The Bulls lead is 13. Michael Jordan against Wilkins. Strolls into the front court. Jordan out front. It's Jordan, Hodges, Armstrong, King, and Purdue. Stacey King out front, 12 to shoot, dribbles left against Vandeweghe. Now to Jordan, down the lane left. Michael shoots it up, blocked by Ewing. King with a pickup, 5 to shoot. Tucker stole the ball from King, ahead to Wilkins. Wilkins with a scoop shot, no good, and Stacey King the rebound. Now Armstrong Armstrong on the drive into the front court. Right corner, Jordan. Michael unloads from there. Rimming, no. Rebound, Ewing.
Michael had too much time.
Yeah.
The open shot. Widest he had all night.
Here's Gerald Wilkins feeding Tucker. A right corner three. Good. And the Knicks are within 10. Trent Tucker hitting. Tucker with 7. Inside of 9 minutes for the game. 86-76 Chicago. Michael Jordan in the front court to the right has picked up the dribble. King has it at the foul line.
Watch out.
Yeah, he turns and plays it left corner to Armstrong. BJ fires, missing. Purdue got shoved on the play, but the ball on the rebound hit up on the shot clock.
When I was hollering, watch out, King had the ball, and the guard, Mo Cheeks, just came right over and took a swing at it and just missed it. So they got a chance to knock it into single digits here.
The Bulls could use a defensive stop this trip with 8:35 remaining. Out front, Cheeks guarded by Armstrong. Left side, Vandeweghe drives King in the lane. A pitch out to Wilkins. Now to Cheeks. 20-footer ahead of the key right there. Has he missed his shot tonight? Cheeks has 11 points in the game. Yeah, he has. He's missed 3. He's 5 of 8. 86-78 Chicago. Stacey King right of the lane, guarded by Vandeweghe. He backs in, gets bumped, missed the shot, but he'll shoot 2 as Stacey King was double teamed, and there was Cheeks.
Yeah, he's going right to the man with the ball. You got to watch out. Okay, here goes Hodges out. Scotty comes back in. Horace is going to come back here in a second.
Stacey King scoreless in the game and really struggling at the foul line in the playoffs. 2 for 5. The Bulls could use these 2. He's got the first one. 87-78. 8:11 remaining. King with the second one. Yep. Stacey hits them both. A couple of big free throws. 88-78. Now the Knicks have it in play against pressure. Wilkins. Pippen knocked it away to King. Scottie Pippen has it now on the right side, so just like that, the Bulls come up with a steal. Here's Jordan on the right side, doubled up, and Ewing is lurking in the vicinity. Cross court left to Armstrong. Out front, Pippen. Right side, Jordan driving it baseline right. Pumps the shot up, block. King with a follow, missed. Will Purdue.
And a boy, Will, big Will.
With 9 points in the game and a lot of his stuff coming on the offensive boards. The Bulls back to a 12-point lead. John McLeod takes time. 7:40 left in the New York season, maybe. And it's 90-78 Chicago on the Bulls Network.
Of all the automobiles in the world, no car has ever been more carefully scrutinized than the Honda Accord. So high are the standards of excellence, it has inspired the highest owner loyalty of any import car in America. And because you love it, you can now lease it with no money down for only $199 a month with Honda's Love 'em and Lease 'em plan. True love for the life of your lease.
Shine a light on you, shine a light on me. Keep your bud light shining for everyone to see. Shine a light on this, shine a light on that. Oh, shining all the others is where Bud Light's at.
When you're looking good, you want Bud Light. The clean, fresh taste won't fill you up and never let you down.
You can taste it, you can feel it. You know you got it right. Everything else is just a light. Keep your Bud.
Everything else is just hot air.
Don't miss game 1, Campbell Conference Final Thursday at 8:30. The surprising Minnesota North Stars against Edmonton on Sports Channel Plus. Call your cable company for information on where you can see Sports Channel Plus in your area. A big plus for the Bulls tonight has been Will Purdue. You know, we talked, John, about how well Will Purdue played Patrick Ewing the last couple times the Bulls met the Knicks in the regular season.
That's right. He may have to pass to get the baton from Bill Cartwright a little later, as Bill wants us think of moving on in a couple years, you know.
Now the Knicks have Mark Jackson and Cheeks in there. Here's Ewing doubled up left the lane. Pippen steals it from him. Boy, the Bulls smell it. Here's Jordan in the front court, off to the left against Mark Jackson. Michael getting double teamed, dribbles out against Trent Tucker, now turns it in, left the lane, drives in on Ewing, lost the ball. Patrick Ewing has it, up court, Pippen a steal. The Bulls coming right back with 7:15 left, leading by 12. Armstrong strolls off to the right side. Out front, it's Pippen. 14 to shoot. Horace Grant holding left on Vandeweghe. Into Jordan. Michael left baseline double team. Back out to Grant. 6 on the clock. Right corner Armstrong. 4 to shoot. Horace Grant's turnaround shot. No good. Baseline right. Ewing the rebound. And the Knicks come back trailing 90-78. 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Mark Jackson out front against Jordan. Here's Ewing against Purdue. Low right. Back out to Jackson. He spins in. Drew the foul on Scottie Pippen before the shot. Third foul on Scottie Pippen. 2 team fouls on the Bulls. Now they list a full boat here tonight, but there are plenty of empty seats around.
What are those up there?
Those are empty seats. Many people came disguised as empty seats.
Yeah, Jimmy Stamos says that's what they gave me.
Here's Jackson with a pass off to the left side to Vandeweghe. He didn't take the three. He's being guarded by Horace Grant. He goes baseline left. Pippen snuffed it. Scottie the block and steal, and now Pippen back on the push. He had it knocked away by New York, but picked up by Jordan out front. So neither team can finish it offensively the last few trips. 12 to shoot. Jordan on the right side against Mark Jackson. Into Purdue, in on Ewing, and a foul on Patrick Ewing. His third. Will Purdue going to the hoop. Ooh, they call it on Tucker.
Well, in almost half this quarter, the Bulls have only scored, what, 7 points? But it's been enough to stay ahead of this team by 12.
New York has scored 7.
Yeah.
And Will Purdue hits the free throw, and the Bulls are enjoying their largest lead of the evening, 91-78.
Will joins a couple other guys in double figures.
Purdue again, and that's it. So this series, the Philadelphia-Milwaukee series, looks like it's going to be the minimum. The Sixers up, and they've got that one locked up. They're leading by 23 with a little less than 5 minutes left. Here's Mark Jackson dumping into Vandeweghe. His shot is blocked, but a foul was called on B.J. Armstrong underneath. Armstrong with his third, and Vandeweghe shooting 2. 5:54 remaining. A 14-point lead for the Bulls, who will, for the 3rd time in their history, eliminate the Knicks in a playoff series. They've only met 2 other times. The Bulls won the mini in 81, 2 games to none. Vandeweghe misses a free throw. Then the Bulls won in the conference semifinal round in 89, 4 games to 2. And tonight the Bulls lead it by 14 with 5:54 left in game 3, leading the series 2-0. And Vandeweghe hits the second free throw. It's a 13-point Bulls lead. Pippen under pressure in the backcourt, ahead to Armstrong, now to Jordan. Michael blowing in on Ewing, shoots it up, bank no good. Will Purdue.
Oh, big guy.
Will has 13, another basket, and he will equal his playoff career high, which he got in the clinching win against the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1 last year.
He's got 7 offensive rebounds, I believe.
And the Bulls only had 3 as a team on Sunday. Trent Tucker nails a 20-footer wide to the right. He's got 9. 94-81 Chicago. The Bulls come inbounds with 5:20 left. Horace Grant has it in the front court. Off to Armstrong on the right side. B.J. walks it out. The Bulls trying to use up some clock with each possession. Scottie Pippen swings it left to Jordan, guarded by Mark Jackson. Michael spins out, baseline left, hangs the shot up there and draws the foul. It's on Tucker. And now Charles Oakley returning for the Knicks.
Trent Tucker picks up his second foul. Oak comes back in. Jordan to the line, and the aisles are stirring here for maybe the last time, Jim, this season for the Knicks.
The announced crowd of 18,021, and New York needs to answer some real important questions about the direction this franchise is going to take. Michael Jordan's free throw is good. 95-81 with 5:01 remaining. Michael 14 out of 28 from the field tonight. Shoots the second one in. 33 points for him. Cheeks comes across, double teamed right at the timeline. And Cheeks takes a 20.
The Bulls have forced him into this situation about 4 times to take a timeout after they had him in a trap. So John McLeod with his last 20 maybe as a Knicks coach, and you would think I think he's done a pretty good job here, and I don't know if he'll be around, but I would look to see him as a great teacher of young people. Look to see him maybe at the collegiate level. Jim, I know that there's talk of some of the expansion teams interested, but who knows? With 4:55, the Bulls 96, the Knicks 81.
The Bulls have only swept one other playoff series, and that was that mini-series win that we talked about against the Knicks in 1981. When they won the 2 games, that was the best out of 3 format.
They've given the Knicks 27 points in the second half.
They're going to be like the Pistons.
in the defensive end, right.
On the right side, it's Jackson, guarded by Jordan. Cheeks has it now into Ewing, left of the lane, turnaround shot, rimming, no. Michael Jordan, the rebound, knocked away. Michael went down on the floor, tries to save it in bounds. It's loose in the corner, and it's out of bounds to New York. Like they stepped on Darryl Garrison's foot over there.
Scotty takes a 20 now. Bulls take a 20.
Well, maybe it is not out of bounds to New York. Maybe it is the Bulls' ball, and the 22nd timeout saved it.
I'd say with Darryl Garrison, Michael loses it out of bounds. He tries to save it. He does. Scotty says, whoa, I'll help you. He gets it. He leaves for out of bounds.
Look at Oakley shove.
There he is looking for the 20 before he steps out.
Yep. So he got it.
He did it twice now, didn't he?
Yep.
2 games where Scotty was heading out of bounds.
Scotty threw the ball, hit Opie in the back.
Yeah.
Walking away. $19 on the shot clock. And the Bulls have it. 4:38 left, leading by 15.
See what kind of eyes Scotty has for Oak.
Scotty's smiling now. Bill Cartwright with a smile on his face. So since the Bulls acquired Bill Cartwright, they have taken the Knicks out. Here's Oakley, a steal of a pass up court. Since Bill Cartwright came to the Bulls, he's been on the winning side twice in the playoffs against his old team, the Knicks. Ewing has it down low right, double team, cross court to Oakley, wraparound pass to Vandeweghe. Pippen a foul on a Vandeweghe layup. Scotty with his 4th. Vandeweghe shoots 2. Starks coming in for the Knicks. Maurice Cheeks going out. Kiki Vandeweghe, 10 of 11 free throwing tonight. 21 of 23 free throwing in this series. The Knicks in the regular season won 39 and lost 43. What New York did, especially early on in the regular season, as their season apparently is coming to an end tonight, the Bulls moving on to the next round of the playoffs. What the Knicks did early on was play better on the road than at home. Now they did finish.
What happened to Will?
He got fouled on that rebound. Oakley picks up the foul.
So Will had the rebound and trying to get the ball out. The Oak Tree commits the foul. That's the 3rd one on him.
The Knicks finished up with a better than 500 home record, but that was because they had that real spurt in February and early March before Wilkins got hurt, before Charles Oakley had problems with his knee, where they were playing very well.
Yes. Well, they're stuck on 82, and that's what the Bulls have given them in the first 2 games, an average of 82 points, and Will misses the first free throw. Long minutes for Will. He's done a good job. Here comes John Paxson in for BJ.
Tucker has already re-entered the lineup for the Knicks, and Kiki Vandeweghe is out. Will Perdue hits the second one. 97-82 Chicago with 4:13 remaining. The Bulls and Sixers Saturday at high noon in the stadium. Lean in shot no good by Ewing. Oakley on the tip in. Well, it's a 13-point game with 4 minutes left. Scottie Pippen against Trent Tucker. Purdue has it. Missed steal. Starks. Right side Paxson. The Bulls trying to eat clock with each possession. 3:47 left. 8 on the shot clock. Off to the left is Jordan. Michael Jordan against Mark Jackson. Gets down the lane. Off to Pippen for the dunk. Jordan's dribble penetration set up Scottie Pippen. Scottie with 21.
Scottie only 4 in the second half, but what damage he did in the first half.
He really did. He carried the Bulls offensively in that second quarter. Oakley holding wide left. Now into Ewing low left. He's double teamed. Back to Oakley, and Jordan gets hit with a foul as Charles Oakley was going to the basket.
It's a good place. It's a good place at this stage of the game to have Oaktree. You know where he is right now on the free throw line. He'll shoot 2.
He's 2 for 4 free throwing in the series.
He even tries to miss and get over the line, get his shot back to get a 3 off the free throw line. The Oaks.
Well, he's a good enough rebounder for that.
Yeah. Works that ball out. He split a pair of free throws.
Oaks got 8 as he hits the first one.
Goodbye, Jackson, they're singing. They might be saying that about a lot of the guys with this team.
Yeah. Oakley missed the second one. Purdue the rebound. Scottie Pippen with it. Horace Grant dribbles into the front court. New York double teaming Grant. Pippen with a ball to the right. Out front Paxson. On the left side Jordan. Back out to Paxson. 10 on the shot clock. The Bulls have it in the spread. Scottie Pippen, a bounce pass to Horace Grant on the right side.
Like to
3 to shoot. Purdue against Ewing forces the shot, and the Bulls take a 24-second violation.
I would like to see Will. That's a timeout. One more basket. He would tie Ewing for honors
and have a new playoff high. Timeout with 2:57 left. 99-85 Chicago on the Bulls Network.
Your car was new, regular unleaded gasoline worked fine for going to the store, a ride to the game, a drive to the country, taking the kids to school, a lift to the lanes. But it's a fact, around 15,000 miles, your car can start to lose acceleration because regular unleaded may not be enough. Now's the time to turn to silver. Higher octane Amoco Silver can bring back the acceleration, bring back the power, even to pick up Grandma.
Hello, HQ here, in disguise. As you know, we at Highland constantly monitor competitors like this store to make sure Highland's prices are incredibly low. What's the latest, Smithers?
Well, sir, this Xerox desktop copier was $569.97 at Sears, but the exact same copier is only $489 at Highland.
Can I help you?
No. Just looking.
Highland, the store that's impossible to beat.
Tonight on Channel 5 News at 10, beating a traffic ticket legally.
Most troopers will evaluate not only the violation, but the attitude of the driver.
Tonight, judges and police on what to do if you're stopped and alternatives to paying a fine. Also more on our exclusive report, why many families will never hear a tornado warning and growing concern over warnings that don't work. And this controversial video game causing an international outrage. Join Ron Majors and Carol Marine tonight on Channel 5 News at 10.
Walt Disney World, remember, September 4th through the 8th, an incredible vacation with the Bulls for families with plenty of things to do for adults. The Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center, and Disney MGM Studios. Scottie Pippen, John Paxson, Craig Hodges, B.J. Armstrong, they'll be there at the Disney Contemporary Resort. You fly Delta, call 1-800-342-9889 for details.
I may make that trip myself.
Mark Jackson spins in left and scoots the pass out of bounds.
Got a final here,
The
Jay.
Pistons win tonight in Atlanta, and Philadelphia moves on to meet the Bulls as they take out Milwaukee in 3 straight, 121-100, and Detroit takes a 2-1 lead in their series with the Hawks, 103-91. And the Pistons were down 15 in that game, remember. 10 on the shot clock. Michael Jordan plays it left to Paxson. Left corner, it's Pippen. Scottie comes out on the drive. Right side, Paxson. He shoots it on Starks and hits it. Nice to see John Paxson regaining his shooting eye.
Boy, I put his name down here as a guy I thought could hurt this ball club, and he has tonight.
14 points for Pax. The Bulls with the big lead. Tucker nails a 3 off to the right side. Trent Tucker with his second 3 of the game. 101-88 Bulls with 2 minutes left. Scottie Pippen out front, pressured by Tucker. Horace Grant has it wide to the right, back out to Pippen, 8 on the shot clock. Jordan holding left on Mark Jackson. 4 to shoot. Michael backs in, now to Paxson, right corner. He comes up shooting, rimming, no. Purdue a tip, no. Pippen the rebound, out to Jordan. The Bulls will burn some more time off the clock. 1:33 left. Will Purdue left of the lane, guarded by Oakley. Purdue to the hoop, lefty hook, banked it in.
Hey, he just tied it right.
Will Purdue with 16 points in the game, and that's a new playoff high for him.
He's got 16 and 10 rebounds. Ewing has 16 and 13 rebounds. Much of a wash, huh?
Yep. Hey, Will's done a good job with Ewing this year. Now here's Ewing across the lane. Jump hook is in, so he'll have him. Unless, of course, Will gets another hoop. 103-90.
Well, you got to remember, Cartwright got 4 points, too. Had to go against the big guy.
Michael Jordan in the front court to the left. An announced crowd of over 18,000 headed for home in Madison Square Garden as the Bulls take out the Knicks in 3 straight here in this Eastern Conference Series. 2 to shoot. Horace Grant missing an 18-footer from the right. Ewing the rebound with 48 seconds left. Starks gives it to Ewing down the lane for a monster dunk.
And that could be their last hurrah, Jim.
40.9. They'll get it again on 24-second possession. Here's Jordan into the front court. Scottie Pippen out front holding the ball on Tucker. 12 on the shot clock. 28 on the big one.
All the Bulls did was just hang on to the ball in the last 2 minutes.
Yep. Purdue's lean-in shot blocked. No foul called. Loose ball. Horace Grant couldn't get there. New York has it with 19 seconds left. And now Quinnett and Mustaf come in for the Knicks. Hodges, Armstrong, and Livingston for the Bulls. Paxson, Jordan, and Horace Grant go out. So a second-round matchup for the Bulls that's going to be a little more difficult than people thought. Milwaukee, of course, was favored in that Philadelphia series. Mustaf gets the dunk. But now it'll be a 76er team, which beat the Bulls 3-1 in the regular season. But remember, the Bulls beat them last year 4-1 in the playoffs, and Philadelphia had also won last year's season series. Here's Pippen outside calling a play. Scottie launches a 3. Banked it in. Game is over. It's the Bulls winning and sweeping the series from the Knicks. In the second half, it was never in doubt. Once Michael Jordan took over in the third to help spearhead the Bulls' 30-17 point total in the third quarter. And the Bulls close out the Knicks season winning tonight. The final score 103-94. Now we will come back and recap after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Happy and healthy summer. See you next season. Madison Square Garden, the Knicks, thank you for coming. Have a safe football. Good night, everyone.
So the Bulls win it by a final of 103-94. They sweep the series from the Knicks. The Philadelphia 76ers have won, so it's the Bulls and the Sixers in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Just call him Will Purdue. He had 16 points tonight. That is the most points that Will Purdue has ever scored in any type of the NBA basketball game. We've got much more coming ahead here on Sports Channel. We'll have post-game from New York. We'll hear from Jim and Johnny. We'll also be back here with all the rest of the NBA scores. That's all coming up on our post-game show. Stay with us.
You knew it couldn't last forever. The hottest sales event is almost over. Hurry, and you can still get red-hot deals in our biggest selection ever. We've still got the models you want, like Celica, Camry, Corolla, even economical Tercels. Hurry in to get factory-to-dealer incentives, special option packages, immediate delivery plus dealer discounts. But you've got to get down to your Toyota dealer fast, because hottest is going fast.
When your office is 200,000 acres of rugged woodland, and you train the men who prevent anything from happening to it, you can't depend on just any deodorant. Men count on Old Spice deodorant. It works to prevent odor, to neutralize it before it starts. There's nothing else this effective with the clean classic scent of Old Spice.
I had to at the office.
You bet. Old Spice deodorant, because prevention is the ultimate form of protection. Count on it.
So the Bulls sweep New York, winning tonight 103-94. The New York Knicks had the early lead tonight. We talked about that when we went on the air tonight. We were setting our game plans. We knew that the Knicks would have that emotional surge early, and that the Bulls would have to withstand it, and withstand it they did.
They did an outstanding job, Jim. They limit this team to 40 points in the second half. They closed the screws down in the third quarter. They trailed by 12 in the game. A guy that gave him a big lift, Gerald Wilkins, started the game. He came in, he hit a three-point shot. He had 11 points in the first quarter. The rest of the game, he gets 4 more, so they really closed the door on him. Off the bench, Will Perdue came in and did an outstanding job. He had his career high, as you say, in the playoffs, 16 points. He had 10 rebounds, did a great job, and really, he and Bill Cartwright nullified the 20-point effort that Patrick Ewing gave.
Yeah. The third quarter, of course, was the key. That was the quarter in which the Bulls outscored the Knicks 30-17. And Michael Jordan had 15 of his points. He had 15 of the 30.
Well, Scotty really carried him in the first half. He did a yeoman's damage. He had a bunch of rebounds. He scored the heavy points to keep him in contention. And then it was like Paxson in that quarter, Michael, and the 5 rebounds and the 5 points by Purdue that were 28 out of the 30 points they scored. So they really came back and did an outstanding job.
Other winners tonight: Philadelphia sweeps Milwaukee. The Bulls get the 76ers, just as they did last year. In the conference semifinal round, the Bulls will have the home court advantage again this time around. That's a best-of-7 series, by the way, as opposed to the best out of 5 in the first round. And also the